up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Going to break down this Sly and the Family Stone tune. Actually, one of my favorite bands. Fun fact. This one's just the same two chords over and over, but I'm going to use this as an opportunity to give you a chord and rhythm lesson. So we'll zoom in and break it down. Also, real quick, I have a bunch of courses at my website, martymusic.com, that help support everything I do. Some are free, actually, so you can check the links down there. Obviously, any other support is greatly appreciated, like, subscribing to the channel, etc. All right, let me show you. All right, this song's the same two chords over and over and over, so it's pretty easy. But I'm going to use this as an opportunity, since we're here, to show you some cool rhythm guitar voicings and just hopefully expand your guitar knowledge a little bit, taking two very common, easy chords, G and C. However, it's kind of like, it could be considered a G suspended 4 because the bass line is just like, if I was just playing a G. When you play the C, the lower bass is still G, so it's like C over G, which then if you just looked at the notes, it's like a G sus4. But we'll look at it as a G and then a C over G. So one technique right away, if you were a beginner, you could just play however you know G and C. G, C, G, G, that way, C, G. But I like keeping the bass with your ring and then that high G note up top. And so I'm going over to the 2nd fret D, 1st fret B, back to G. Cool technique right there. Bar chords. So that's a G note right there on the E string, E root, E shape. So that's G major bar chord. And then a C major bar chord right here with the A shape, A string root. But remember that G's in the bass, so we can go keep that G in there. So like that. Now check this out. If I just played the higher three, the top 3 strings of those two voicings, you can change your fingering around. You can play this. So if you see this right here, oops, it's just the top strings of this A shape here. So that, but when you play the bar chord, the high E is usually muted out when you play that shape of it. So if you do this one, you really get all 3 notes in there. G major, C major, so if I took a D shape, D, E, F, G, it's another one. It's just D shape, up a whole step is E, half step to F, whole step to G. And then that C chord with the E root is right there, so I can play this little, or remember I did this for G. Well, the C of that shape would be here. And maybe I just only play the G, B, and E. So that's a C major triad right there. 9 on the G string and then 8 on the B and the high E. And then that D shape right there is a G major triad. So we're right here at this. That sounds cool. Now if you see the C major here, and forget about the A string, or even just these two, I could try it. Now what I really like with the D shape is actually playing that major third right there on the D string. So let's figure out what note that is. That is a B note. That same B note's right here. That's a weird, it's a handful, literally a handful. So I forget all about the high E altogether and I change my voicing to this. And you could also say it's coming from a C shape, but I'm not playing that A string. C with these fingers looks like that. D, E, F, G. Now that's going into what we call a caged system, caged method or whatever, but really, however we can identify and be able to play all the triads quickly is really what we're going for. However, whatever you label it, call it, or categorize it to study it, it doesn't matter. The end result is what we're going for. So check this one out right here. So that's 9 on the D string and 7 on the G, 8 on the B. And then I'm going up to the C right here from that shape. Here's a G major right here. The C's still down here. But then you also have this one. Just how we did this for G. C's right here. And if G's here and C's there, then we got... All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. Thank you again for the continued support. Of course, you can support me even more by subscribing to the channel and then checking the links down in the description below. All kinds of bonuses down there. Thank you for that. Hope to see you again. Take care.